Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you was just a fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you was just a fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Oh my God. Oh my God, people. Can you believe this? Unbelievable. So there's not much. Well, there is a lot. I'm just in shock, you guys. I'm shaking. I don't even know what to say, but let's look at these. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Now, from my understanding from reading this, hold on. Oh, wrong one. They were searching an area for something else or someone else, and they found her remains. So here we go. It's all about Suzanne. Beautiful Suzanne. This is shocking, you guys. Well, here we go. What are they saying here?
Oh, Suzanne, if anyone is out there that can hear this, that has you, please do whatever it takes to bring you back. We love you. We miss you. Your girls need you. No questions asked. However much they want, I will do whatever it takes to get you back. Honey, I love you. I want you back so bad.
Hello, everyone. I'm Samantha Masarica with KKTV, and today I'm with Kristen, and she's...
Okay. I don't know why they put that there. Okay, it says CBI announced Wednesday that the remains that were found during a September 22nd search, was positively identified as Suzanne Morphews. The identification was done by El Paso County Coroner on Wednesday. Morphews had been reported missing on May 10, 2020, Mother's Day. The video at the top of the article was released by Suzanne's husband, Barry, May of 2020, soon after she was reported missing. Okay. Specific information about the location and state of the remains are being withheld at this time, part of the CBI news release. Now, we know how they are in Colorado, what they say. They don't share much of anything. Okay. No arrests have been made since the remains were located. Updates will be provided as information becomes available. during this ongoing investigation. Family notifications have been made during the formal identification of Suzanne Morphews. The public is still asked to report any information they have tied to Suzanne by calling 719-312-7530. Well, we gathered, okay. While this case was garnered attention from around the world, it has touched our community and the sheriff deeply, said Chaffee County Sheriff John Spazey, whatever we call him. We have never stopped our investigation. We'll continue to follow all leads in pursuit of justice for Suzanne. Now, I don't understand this part. What do they mean here? The remains were located at the 12th Judicial District, and District Attorney Ann Kelly has been notified according to the CBI. Oh my God, Ann Kelly, are you kidding me? Okay, I'll shut up. Although locating Suzanne's remains is a critical component of the investigation, and for her family, we are left with many more questions than answers, and it'd be adverse to conduct a news conference at this time. Oh, a disservice? So see, I'm reading this as we go, people. Disservice? They're not going to do a news conference? Are you kidding me? Now, what I did notice in this article, I don't know if you guys noticed, they never gave condolences to the family. Did you see that? I mean, this is all we get. Okay, my opinion on things here, let me go through your comments. Oh, thank you. And I want to thank everybody for being here. I'm sorry, I'm just so overwhelmed by this right now. I was shaking. I couldn't believe it. It's sad because I always hope that, she wasn't happy in her marriage and she ran off. You know what I mean? Beautiful, beautiful woman. Yeah. Long time overdue, yes. I hope they can determine the cause of death and who did it. Oh, I know, right? You know what? I'm going to see if okay, stay with me, people. I know I'm going 100 miles an hour. I'm going to try to find if there was an area where they found her remains, okay? That's what I want to know. Hold on. I'm going to go to other articles to see what I can find. Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go. I found one. Hold on. Just like I do, I read everything as I go with you guys. So everything's a surprise to me. All right, what does this one say? Let's see where it was. Beautiful Suzanne. Okay. The remains were located during the search of September 22nd. Where, you guys? Where? I want to know. They're not saying? Come on now. Hold on, I'll find it. I will. Okay, hold on. Yeah, they were looking for somebody else. That's crazy. Oh, here we go, you guys. I don't know why they're not printing it or in the article, but it could be wrong. You know how we got to look, people. Found in Morphews. Now, I just clicked this article, you guys, and it did not show us. But it says Morphews right here. Why aren't they going to do a news conference, you guys? Oh, here we go. Denver Post. Here we go. You guys ready? Here we go. We're going to listen to this. Oh, shoot. Shoot. No. Okay. Oh, they're not going to let me listen to it? Or read it? Oh my God, are you kidding me? That's disappointing, you guys. Maybe. Maybe they're going to let me. I don't know. Crime and public safety. Here we go. Let's see if they let me. Okay, it's not doing anything.
Your challenge, if you choose to accept it, is this.
Let's go! Let's go!
Show up on day 1, work out with us for 30 minutes.
Here we go.
Suzanne Morphews remains found in Saguache County. Law enforcement officials have found the remains of Suzanne Morphew, the 49-year-old Chaffee County woman missing since 2020 whose disappearance embroiled her husband Barry Morphew in an ongoing legal battle. Colorado Bureau of Investigation agents located human remains in the area of Moffett in Saguache County on Friday during an unrelated investigation, according to an announcement from the agency. The remains were identified as Suzanne Morphew by the El Paso County Coroner's Office on Wednesday. The Colorado Bureau of Investigation declined to release specific information about the location or state of the remains and stated that no arrests have been made since the remains were located. 12th Judicial District Attorney Ann Kelly was notified that the remains were found, according to the agency. While this case has garnered attention from around the world, it has touched our community and the sheriff's office deeply, Chaffee County Sheriff John Spetz said in a statement. We have never stopped our investigation and will continue to follow all leads in pursuit of justice for Suzanne. Barry Morphew's attorney, Iris Eiton, did not immediately comment on the discovery. This is a developing story and will be updated. Sign up to get crime news sent straight to your inbox each day.
Okay. Hold on. Here we go. I'm going to be respectful and look at everybody's comment. Okay, here we go. I got so much to say. Okay. Hey, Barq, thank you everybody for being here. I think the lover have done it. Husband or lover or stalker. There are many men in her life. I am dumbfounded. I doubt they would ever find her. Okay. Oh, in the area District 12. Okay, I'm going to look at that area, that county and area. Who gave us the information? Well, all the news stations here. Let me show you. You guys know I don't put anything out there that's untrue. Just so you know. Hold on. I mean, if all that Denver area, all the Denver newspapers or whatever. Yep, see. Fox News, ABC News, CBS, Denver 9, KKTV, CBS, ABC, the Denver Post, see, look at Fox News, where what's her name works or used to work, the Gazette. So yeah, it's true. Yep. Paramount Plus. That's crazy. Paramount Plus. Wow. So they're not going to do a if you weren't in here earlier, they're not going to do a news conference because they said it would be a disservice. I want to find out what investigation that was. I know, isn't that funny? YouTube creators talk about it first. Ain't that weird? So I'll keep looking out to see if any as we're going around here. I just want to talk about Suzanne and yeah. All that is, you think, Alex? Can you possibly look it up on the map? Yes, I'm going to do that. Yep. I'm happy they found her too. I believe it. Yep. 7 minutes ago on the Denver channel. Okay. You know, I agree with you. I do. I think they did care, but I don't think what's her name cared. Okay, she messed up. Um, just okay. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. This is what I'm gonna do. Let's listen to this. I got so much on Suzanne. I got like 135 videos. This was a vigil, one of her last vigils they did for her. You ready? Here we go.
A predator doesn't do that. A robber doesn't do that. This is something other than that.
Family members say they hope to start searching around Salida on September 23rd. Right now, dozens of people in the Alexandria community have agreed to make the trip with them.
Here tonight, not because I want to be, but I have to be. Gotta find my little sister, and I have to bring closure to my family.
Her family now mobilizing her small hometown of Alexandria, Indiana.
It's time now to rally the troops and go west.
A team of volunteers set to start searching in late September.
We're taking boats, kayaks, four-wheelers. I need dirt bikers. I need rock climbers, mountain climbers. We need four-wheelers, everything you can imagine that might run over that terrain. I'm hoping to get 1,000 or more people.
You coming out west with me on the point?
He's taking all the help he can get.
And anybody that wants to go, join.
When I finish with this Psalms 27, I would just like for everybody to just lift their candles high. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When evil, advanced against me to devour my flesh, when my enemies and my foes attack me, they will stumble and fall. Though an army besieges me, my heart will not fear. The war break out against me, even then will I be confident. One thing I ask the Lord, this is what I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all of the days of my life, to gaze upon the beauty of the Lord and to seek him in his temple. For in the day of trouble, he will keep me safe in the dwelling. He will hide me in the shelter of his tabernacle and set me high upon a rock. Then my head will be exalted above the enemies who surround me. At his tabernacle will I sacrifice the shouts of joy. I will sing and make music to the Lord. Hear my voice when I call, O Lord, be merciful to me and answer me. My heart says of you, seek his face. Your face, Lord, I will seek. Do not hide your face from me. Do not turn your servant away in anger. You have been my helper. Do not reject me or forsake me, O God, my Savior. Though my father and mother forsake me, the Lord will receive me. Teach me your way, O Lord. Lead me in a straight path because of my oppressors. Do not turn me over to the desire of my foes, for false witnesses rise up against me, breathing out violence. I am still confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord, be strong, and take heart, and wait for the Lord. We can look these up for Suzanne.
Beautiful stuff.
Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Suzanne Morphews.
Mike King and Chris McDonough, former detectives, spotlight cases from across the country.
We're just growing like gangbusters. It's been just so gratifying.
That growth is now helping Andy drum up needed support.
People have been absolutely amazing coming in.
Andy and his Indiana volunteers will travel west later this month to start their search in Salida.
Suzanne would never leave her home or her daughters.
Coloradans are being asked to help as well.
We're just providing a platform where people can get to Andy and his team, and hopefully Andy is getting support from CBI and from the sheriff.
So far, Mike says more than 200 people have signed up to search through the Profiling Evil website.
This brother of this poor victim's on a mission. I mean, he is on a mission.
Andy says he wishes his brother-in-law, Suzanne's husband, would be more helpful. Meanwhile, Profiling Evil citizen detectives have been submitting clues through what's called the site's evidence room. The Chaffee County search is set to run from September 24th through the 29th.
Oh boy. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay, hold on. Fox confirmed no news conference. This is all they'll say. I know, right? Okay, I'm going to go to the map, you guys, and see what I find out here of the area. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves while I look. You know I'm not a pro at this. All right. Here we go. Whew. All right. Oh, oh my God, that is too funny. You guys, anything I type, what pops up, this is crazy. Of that area, Suzanne pops up. That's crazy. There's Nancy. Let's see. Sorry, you guys. I'm still looking. Oh. Okay. Thank you. 30 minutes. Okay, we're going to look, though. We're going to look on the map. We'll see what I can do. I did have it. Oh, my God. There ain't nothing out there, you guys. Hold on. Wow. Let's look at the map. All right, use your patience with me, okay? I'm not good at this, but we're going to get an idea. There's nothing there, you guys. So they said Mafia in this county here. Look at. There's nothing here. Let's look at the satellite. Can we look at the satellite? Oh, maybe I should just Google Earth it. Look at, there's nothing around there. Go to Fox. They have the map. Okay, good. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Hold on. Look at that area, though, you guys. I'm going to have to Google. Listen to me, Google. I can't even talk. I got to Google Earth it. Oh, it does. Okay. Okay. Fox News, you said? Okay, I'm looking, guys. 38 minutes ago. It's got to be this one, huh? the heck? I'm not finding nothing. Why? Why ain't I finding anything? Here, you know what? I'll go to Twitter. We're going to see what's going on Twitter, you guys. Oh, here. I'm not sharing the screen. Here, let's look. All right. Oops. Here we go. Good old Paula Plunder. What she got there? So 52 minutes from Salida. Okay. Suzanne was found approximately 50 miles away in Lafayette from her last known location up of Puma Pass in Salida. Okay, let's just take a look. She's so pretty, you guys. Box 31. You know, we should find out who they were searching for. Oh, who knows? There's so many missing people in Colorado. Do you guys know who Ann Kelly is? Well, I'll just shut up. Because this is about Suzanne getting justice. I mean, thank God her remains were found, but I'm still sad about it. This is crazy. There's Andy, her brother. So pretty much everybody's just putting this out there, like a, just a quick, whatever. What are your guys' thoughts here? Type in her name and it comes up, Fox News. I typed her name, body remains are found. Yeah. I hope and pray justice is served 52 minutes from her house. And I wonder, oh God. See, because I always thought that she was abducted, okay? That was my first thought. Because I'm not going to go blaming him, okay? Especially live. And if I was wrong, that'd be awful, okay? But you're welcome. Nice to see you, Deb. Are you on a different channel? Are you on my main channel or not? Because I don't see your comment only when I do this. They have a lot of missing people too. You haven't followed? Oh, you've never followed her case? Oh my gosh. Okay, Suzanne went missing Mother's Day of 2020. And it was on Mother's Day. And she was by herself. And she said she went for a bike ride. Well, how many hours later? Her daughters tried to call her. And they had the neighbor go check. She wasn't there. You know what? We should look at the body cam. You guys want to look at the body cam footage? Should we look at that? So anyways, her husband did a 30-second plea for her, and he said he was not involved, and FBI and all these people staked him out, and then he ended up getting arrested, and 5 months later, he got out of jail, and did they drop the charges? No, they couldn't have dropped them. I can't remember what they did. But anyways, they think the husband did it, which is Barry Morphew. Yes, let's look at the body cam. Yes, yes, yes. I know because I'm going a mile a minute. I'm sure I'm not making sense. But thanks for being here. We're going to go look at the body cam. Hold on. Ooh. Well, you know what I think is funny? They did not give condolences to the family, you guys. Not even to Andy. Just saying. Okay, hold on. I'll get the body cam. And we will look at that. Let's see here. Oh my God, I got so many. Okay, here we go. I found some. This is the body cam footage. Hold on. I got to pull it up, you guys. This is the body cam footage of the day that she was reported missing. So here we go.
719-221.
Okay.
1710.
And did you just let him know about it? Do you live in the area?
No, he dates her.
Right.
Yeah.
So he called you and let you know?
Well, we were talking to their daughters on a road trip. We were talking to them down in town.
Okay.
And then I said, yeah, why don't you run up there and see if you can't find her. Yeah. And so then once he'd been gone a while, I drove up here.
I know this is a weird question, but do Barry and Suzanne get along pretty well?
You can answer, honestly.
You know, I think they've had some problems.
Okay.
Yeah, in the past.
Like just normal.
Normal husband and wife type deal.
Oh, they like talk about separating or anything
they
like
have,
that?
yeah.
Okay.
I would, yeah.
And you know this through
Macy.
Yeah, I'm
Macy.
very close with her.
Yeah, it's
daughter.
important that you
I know.
tell them
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah. Yeah, and he is in Denver for a work job. He's a landscaper, and he's got a big job in Denver. So that's where he is at right now.
Okay.
And Macy and the older sister Mallory are on a road trip. Where are they?
Are you?
Okay, so I'm the daughter's boyfriend.
Okay.
And I'm here.
Is this your truck?
That's my truck.
Somebody should be having them run. I got some here. So you haven't seen the mom at all, have you?
Yep. So the two daughters are gone right now at the moment. The dad is in Denver for a job, and they text her because of Mother's Day, and they haven't heard. The text never went through, like it never delivered since this morning. And she's a big mountain biker. She normally takes her car.
Yeah.
And her bike's normally in the back of that. It's gone.
Was this open when you came here?
The neighbor was here that opened it, and then she shut it, and she went back to her house. Her house is right over there.
Okay.
And then I came back and I opened it to come in the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you looked in the house?
I have. Yep.
All right. You looked through everything?
Yes.
You haven't found her?
No.
Okay. All right. What time did you get here?
6 o'clock, and then I went all the way up Frusis. She's road up there, and I just drove the main road. Couldn't find her, and then there's a couple spots that I could check, like trails and stuff. But I wanted to come back here to just like check back in and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has she ever gone up 225?
Colorado Trail right there?
Like, you know the big hill once you come
Yeah.
off the highway?
Well, she hasn't, and I haven't checked there yet because that climb at the beginning is really hard.
Yeah.
And I think that it would be out of characteristic for her to do that. But I mean, someone needs to go there, I think.
Why would you say this? Like on carry?
Well, because it's kind of a crazy.
Okay.
It's kind of a crazy climb to get up there.
All
It's like not really rideable. You got to push your bike before you can start riding.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you have a driver's license on
Yeah.
you?
It's in the truck. Here's my dad pulling up.
That's your dad?
That's my dad right there.
Okay. That's 211.
Good.
All right, so this is one of the daughter's boyfriend, And he's saying it'd be out of ordinary for her to travel up that way. Where we found the bike.
Wait, where did they find her bike?
The bike's leaning up against the shirt.
Yeah.
Do we know what she was wearing in reference to the jacket?
Do you know what she usually wears when she goes riding?
She has a couple different sets of clothing in terms of what she wears riding, so I'm not sure exactly what she put on today.
Okay, what are some of the outfits she wears?
Blue shorts, like turquoise blue shorts.
Can you pull her
She
up on
has
Instagram?
Yeah, she has a
biking
blue
pictures?
helmet, which she always wears.
Okay.
A like turquoise blue helmet.
You guys have her bike though.
Yeah, we do.
But not her.
Not her.
Okay.
Where'd you find her bike?
Off of that road that I was asking you about.
Oh,
Why you said it was
in
on
Chavano.
Just right out here on the road.
Right out there. Okay.
Right where you thought.
Where that road takes off up the.
Does she wear any jackets?
She probably would have had.
What kind of jackets does she wear?
I mean, a windbreaker.
A windbreaker.
I don't know what color.
I saw her.
I mean, we don't even know what time she left today.
Yeah.
But they have cameras.
They have cameras, but they've been out of commission for a while.
Hey, Levin, can you get a list of some of the
So her
trails that
bike
she
was close to the
frequents?
road.
That way, if we get search and rescue out here, they can focus on those.
Yeah, I'm working on that right now. What were some of the other trails you said? She rides up Booses.
Yep, she rides up Fusas. Normally when she takes her car, she goes down to the what's that road called? That's right down at the gate. Goes up to North Fork Lake.
Okay, what about around here? Since she didn't take her car, she clearly left from
So
here.
she would have gone up Fusas, I assume, or to the Colorado
Across,
Trail.
you go straight across the
There's
highway.
that
The
trail.
Colorado Trail's right
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
So you can go up that ridge there, and that gets on the Colorado.
I just turned on the 225 and I see a bicycle off in the ravine.
See, that's hey. Let me pause it. Now this is interesting, you guys. I know. I'm not anything. I'm just a mom with a PC. Her bike was found by her home. Her remains were found 52 minutes away. Just saying.
You just turned on to 325?
225. Suzanne! Suzanne?
Maybe see if you can get that up to the road and then check the serial number or call the husband and see what kind of bike she has.
Salida chippy buddy. Can you try to call the husband and see what type of bike she has? Right now I'm standing.
Look at that bike.
Cruise blue in color.
He shouldn't be touching it like that. Look at that.
light at Shaky 11.
Shaky 11.
Additionally, if you can, contact the hospital and see if anyone under that may make it in today.
Yeah, I'll call and see if they'll release any of that media. And it's going to be a blue bike with colorful pedals. The husband's not sure of the brand.
Yeah, that's what I got right now.
Copy, and 1950. Shaky 11 flight.
Go ahead.
He also advised that he'll be home around 9 p.m. this evening, and he is pretty emotional at this time, just for your information.
I copy. We're looking around for the lights right now just to see if we can't find it.
Copy, 1939.
Maybe we should go double check the house.
Yeah.
Then it's not. Well, man, we might have to
Call search and
rescue. Yeah.
The bike unfortunately right here. I mean, she's really close to the house.
It's weird that she's jumping like that, though.
But she's like, the house that is like right over here.
I know. It's just bizarre that she's jumping like that, you know? It's like either some medical or...
I don't know if she was coming down the hill and, I don't know, lost control, went over the edge, or if she was climbing and then got exhausted and dumped it over the edge.
Can you look at the bike? Is there any signs of like an injury on it?
I didn't see any blood on it.
What is that? That red thing right there. Another shirt? What's that up there? It's a jacket, right?
Yeah.
What's a jacket that you're looking at? Just verify. That's like...
The jacket, but it looks old though.
1942. Shaky 11 flight.
Go ahead.
The hospital has not had anybody check in with any today.
Copy. We're gonna move up to the house and see if she wants more.
Copy, 1942.
Did it go?
Yeah. It's gonna be easier to get it from the top. This is too steep. Yeah. I mean, if you fall down this hill, it's gonna be a good thing.
12, you're on Shaky 11.
Sorry.
No worries. 1942.
I wonder if one of us should stay here.
to be like on the bottom of that. That's what I use.
Yeah, because the rim's not going to. I'm just looking at the rim. It's not bent.
What is it? Form calling, Jeff. That's a big one.
Yes, maybe. Be careful when you touch it. You just stay on there. I'm not touch it too much in case like. Yeah. Something's up with this front tire. Said something's up with this front tire.
Where is it? Where's the bike?
Oh, it's right there.
Where was it?
It was like just right down here in this little embankment right here. That's why I took this, dude. I got the husband on scene here with me.
I'm here with my daughter. She's at Barry's
Oh,
house.
okay. All right, yeah, you can go down there.
Was it a crash?
I mean, the bike looked, the way it was laid, it kind of looked like it, but there's not really that much damage to the bike. That's the thing.
Lion?
Yeah, it was just like
Was
lying.
there no lion? Mountain lion?
I didn't see anything that would
I didn't see anything, and they're not letting us go over the side.
Because we're getting a track
Dogs, we're bringing dogs in.
just right down in here.
Do you
Yeah.
know where my husband and son are?
They
Yeah.
probably went down to Puma.
Yeah,
Down
so-
to the house. My house.
And Bear, just I know this is tough right now. Do you mind if I just get a driver's license for our report stuff? Search and rescue's on their way. Hey Barry, and then I'll probably need your help to kind of tell me some of the trails that she frequents, so we can backtrack some of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Oh man. And she's an avid mountain biker, right?
She's just started about. She's been here.
And just a confirmation, you left this morning at 5.
Okay, she was around the school.
Okay. And she told you she was gonna go bike riding?
She bikes every day, yeah.
Okay.
She said she's gonna bike when she gets up.
So she was asleep in the bed when you left. Did you say bye to her or anything?
No, she's sound asleep.
Okay.
Always leave her.
So the last time you probably actually saw her was this morning. That was it, right?
Yeah, I've been in there for. I got a big job up there. I've been there all day. I'm sorry, you need to calm down.
No, it's all good, man. We're doing the best. We got
Did
a
they
lot
check
of people
the house?
coming.
Did they?
Yeah,
They
got-
looked through the house.
yeah, they got the house. So what we're doing is we're keeping people out of the house because if the dog comes, they want to get a scent from out of the house.
Yeah.
So they don't want to pollute that scent. So that way we can start trying. And I walked up this. Like I said, I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Nothing looked like.
I wonder if she was hurt. Did she go climb up the hill?
But that's the thing. When we came here, still was daylight, right? So if she was right here, somebody wouldn't easily, you know what I mean? Just because it was like literally like right down. It was this. I mean, if we saw it coming in, somebody would have definitely seen it too, you know?
No.
Hey, how's it going, man?
You want us to stage down at that residence or?
So hold on, let me get this hit and I'll get right with you.
Okay, no worries.
Hey, Barry. Besides, I know the bike was here, but what are some of the paths that, or like the trails, like
She rides this road. She rides up to the top, and then she goes up to Flus's.
Okay,
If there's no snow, she'll go up high on Flus's. She's went down this one a couple times.
down this one here too?
Yeah.
Okay. So double check Flus's over there too, because I think
Well,
more than
see,
Miles.
if
I think
it's-
Miles. Yeah, I know. We just want to double check everything. So yeah.
Did anybody look for foot tracks on the road?
I haven't seen anything really, but
Like people tracks near Lion?
I didn't really notice, but I won't lie, I'm not like an expert tracker or something, you know. Yeah, so my partner is actually the one that saw and picked it up, but it was like the top of it was weird because it feels like the top of the bike was like up this way.
So maybe flipped.
Maybe, I don't know, man.
But the problem is,
Go ahead.
what's the thing about 4 o'clock in the morning? Was activity on the phone?
5. Oh yeah, so we pinged the phone and it said the last activity was at 4 in the morning.
Up here?
It's off of the Ponzi Tower. So there's not any specific limit. Hey, could you not touch the bike with your hands, please?
Hey guys!
That's the husband. Because I've been wearing those.
Well, it's a little too late now, guys. Everybody touched the bike. Just saying.
Put it in here. Can you fit it in your car?
No, but I could try to. My car is with the back is filled with tag here and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, and the bike was found right there. See that little pink thing right in there. And you could see it on our initial body camera too when we found it right over there, right there by like a tree. So I didn't seem to go distraught. The guy's kind of like going back and like, why didn't they check the recruit? I'm like, we're trying to do the best we can. And this guy, I guess his name's George Davis. He showed up on his own. I guess Barry. Hey Barry, are you guys? Are you where are you guys headed? Okay. Here soon. I'm gonna probably have you come and talk with us more. All right. Thanks, man.
It's not me that's muted, it's them. So this was contaminated. Ooh, Monica, good comment here. From Broomton where Barry was. Yes, okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's all I'm saying. Oh boy. That's funny. Whoops.
And sir, when we go inside, let's just go directly to where something that she's born today, and let's not touch anything just for in case.
Okay. Is this unlocked?
Yes.
Look at this beautiful home. My gosh.
Let me touch anything down there.
These are all hers right here.
Yeah.
Have you got a plastic bag? Yeah. Or a paper bag? It says sports bra is pretty good. I mean, it's direct contact with the skin. No, we should just be fine with one.
Why are they using plastic bags? Shouldn't they be using brown paper bags? I'm not a cop or a detective, but you know.
How do you turn on the exterior lights? Which light switch is it? All of them do?
Yes, you are secure.
Thank you. Hey, Anthony. Can I speak to you over there once we get back? Yeah. Your blood right there. So do you realize what you grabbed, right? Those shorts? Yeah. Those are for mountain biking. Yeah. Like the padded shorts you can wear in the mountain biking. Yeah. So that I'm curious.
Yeah, I saw that. They were bike shorts.
Yeah.
And, oh, yeah. So I got them. If you bike anything for the house ready, what I mean? Yeah, I know it's good with that.
Oh, sidetrack though. When you take a ride.
Sorry about that. That was loud. So, what do you think about that? See what else I can find here. Is there any new news out there floating around? Okay. Somebody made a comment, and I'm kind of curious. Where's that comment at? Shoot. This here. This will exonerate Barry as the remains were found in Sacramento County. Now, do you guys remember when DA Linda Stanley, said she knew the area where her remains were? Was just waiting for it to unthaw. Oh, hold on. My dad's calling. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. My dad still don't understand, the internet and going live. That's okay though. I forgive him. He's got cancer, so it's okay. Okay, she posted on Instagram about the bike ride. Did she share her trails? She should have a stalker. It could have been an accident. I read Deborah Gazette and Nancy Grace. Okay, I want to thank everybody for being here. And let's go see what else we can find here. Give me a minute. And if you guys find anything, on the internet, like mainstream media talking about it, let me know and I'll go there. But right now, I'll look through my stuff and see what I can find. Okay, I don't see Ted Turtle in the chat. Do you have 2 lives? I got 3 lives going on 2 of my YouTube channels and then on Facebook. So, like, if you're on my Facebook and my other YouTube, not this one, my main one, you won't see each other's comments. Okay, I will have you guys look with me. How about that? We're going to go to my playlist. It'd be nice if I could find everything from the very beginning. Now, you guys got to remember that I'm not a professional at doing this kind of stuff, making videos. So I think I only started in 2018 or 19, and this is 2020 this happened, so I'm not that good. Yes, I say that too. I didn't think you could use plastic bags. I thought you had to use brown paper bags. Oh, Linda Stanley, yeah. Uh-oh, you're giving me an idea? Oh my God, yes. Is Barry arrested? Is he? Deb, is he arrested? What? No, I'm looking. Where did you see that? Deb? Or are you just making a comment on something? Oh my God. No way. I'm looking, you guys. I'm not seeing nothing yet. Looking at sources, YouTube. Okay, I'm on Twitter and Google. Oh my God, wouldn't that be something, you guys? Can you guys see what I'm doing? Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll keep looking because you know sometimes us YouTubers find out first. Okay, here we go. We're going to search the internet, you guys. Let's put her name in. Let's see, Barry Morphew. I don't see nothing. Why can't you guys? My screen ain't showing. Oh, there it is. Look at JLR. What a goof. Human remains identified as Suzanne have been found. Now arrest Barry Morphew again. So there's nothing I can find. Deb, if you find a legit source. Oh, JLR. Oh, okay. Okay, let me go to Google. Oh, JLR. She'll get the internet in an uproar. If they arrested Barry, they would have to do a whatchamacallit? A press conference. No, it's okay. It happens. Just my heart was pounding. Okay. No, nothing. But let's watch this here, you guys. Hold on. You remember this interview? Okay, here we go.
Years ago, her husband Barry has been charged with had been charged with murder, but he's now suing prosecutors after they dropped all charges last year. Now, Russia has an exclusive interview with Morphew and his daughters. Good morning, Ariel.
Good morning to you guys. Barry Morphews says his life is ruined. That $15 million civil suit accuses prosecutors and law enforcement of lying and withholding evidence, focusing only on Barry Morphew and humiliating him. But authorities tell us they didn't drop the charges because they thought Barry was innocent. They felt they didn't have enough evidence to convict without Suzanne's body.
This morning, demands for justice for Suzanne Morphew, 3 years after the Colorado mom mysteriously vanished on Mother's Day in 2020. Authorities believe she is dead, her body never found, now officially classified a cold case.
Somebody in this community needs to keep her name out there.
Suzanne's husband, Barry, initially charged with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence, but those charges dropped just before his trial. Now Barry and his daughters Macy and Mallory are speaking exclusively to ABC News, claiming his life has been ruined by false accusations.
What have these last 3 years been like for you?
Very, very sad. Very confusing. Just so traumatic. Like literally our worst nightmare.
Did you have anything to do with the disappearance of your wife?
Absolutely not. It's very hurtful to lose your reputation and your integrity.
Barry filing a $15 million civil suit against prosecutors, the sheriff, and several investigators.
So I know that 15 million is a huge number, but I don't think that, in my mind, that covers any of the damage that's happened to Barry and the girls.
I know he's innocent. And if they would just look for Suzanne outside of where they hypothesize Barry could have possibly buried her remains, they could find her.
His daughters standing by him.
You never had a shred of doubt once you heard the evidence from law enforcement against your dad.
I've never had a shred of doubt. Not one.
Prosecutors say at the time they believed that they were close to finding Suzanne's body and dropped those charges against Barry, hoping for additional evidence. Authorities tell ABC News they still believe Barry Morphew could be involved in his wife's disappearance and aren't ruling out future charges.
Law enforcement, the DAs, believed that they had their guy, and they believe that there's a mountain of evidence against you. There's just not Suzanne's body.
They're wrong. They've got tunnel vision. And they looked at one person and they've got too much pride to say they're wrong and look somewhere else.
These charges were dropped without prejudice, which means if authorities feel like there's more evidence, they could charge you again. Do you live with fear of that?
Well, I was innocent the first time they arrested me, so I'm sure it's possible. But I don't have anything to worry about. I've done nothing wrong.
Was there any indication before she disappeared that something was amiss?
No.
Did you observe any fights, arguments, disagreements between your mom and your dad that concerned you before?
No.
Prosecutors offering texts which appear to show a strained marriage, Suzanne referring to Barry as Jekyll and Hyde, and just before she disappeared telling Barry, "I'm done." Suzanne confiding in a friend, "Macy and I had a very tough talk yesterday. She's weary of the tension here. She knows how he is toward me and almost begged me to divorce him. He's still pulling Mal in." But Barry and his daughters deny the marriage was in trouble.
We had a wonderful life, a wonderful marriage. She was just so loving and giving and such a good mother.
Before her disappearance, Suzanne fighting cancer.
And I know that she was going through chemotherapy for the last couple of years before her disappearance. And I know she was going through some hard things and made some bad decisions.
What kind of bad decisions?
She was really having trouble with the chemotherapy and the drugs.
Investigators also say she was involved with someone else.
When you found out that Suzanne was having an affair, what was your first thought?
My heart was broke. My heart was broken. I didn't believe it.
What's been the hardest part?
Just not having mom.
Not knowing.
It's really difficult, especially because of the lack of closure we have.
And Barry Morphew has moved out of Colorado because he says the public and media scrutiny has been too much on him and his daughters. The Chaffee County Sheriff's Office and DA Linda Stanley both saying they cannot comment on pending litigation or on ongoing investigations. Bottom line here, guys, Suzanne is still
Here I am talking. And oh my God, I'm muted. Oh my God, I hate it when that happens. Okay, Duncan. So Linda Stanley, she prosecuted you one time and lied through her teeth. I believe that. Okay, I believe it. I was thinking maybe I should do a parody on Linda Stanley. What do you think? Could I act like a cop? I will never understand why people want to demonize Barry rather than supporting Suzanne's daughters in their belief. They are actual living victims. They need closure. Yeah. Yeah, they told Ann Kelly. And you guys know who Ann Kelly is, right? Oh boy. Wow. Okay, let's see. What was I going to look for? We were talking about that. Oh, her little speech. Hold on, I'm going to find it. Here, let's look together. I'm sorry. All right. We'll get there. We're going to look. Well, what the heck is going on here? Where's Suzanne? Oh, here she is. Okay, so we are going to look at the press conference of Linda Stanley. Let me find it. Hold on. I'll find it. Look at, I got so much here. Wow. Holy crap. Did I do a lot of videos, you guys, or what? Oh my God. Let's see. All right. Oh, come on. I got to have it somewhere. I have it here somewhere, you guys. Sorry. Here I called the Chaffee County Jail. Because people were putting out rumors and I had to put it to rest, you guys. I've never done that before, but I had to. Here we go. What's going on here? What did I do here? Motion for contempt, violation, Linda Stanley, and more. Hi, everybody. I'm trying to find the press conference with Linda Stanley. And I'd rather, do my videos than somebody else's. But if I have to do somebody else's, I will. As in mainstream media. Where is it? Yeah, I did a lot of stuff on Linda Stanley too after this. Shoot. Okay, hold on. I got it here, you guys. All right. Hold on. And you can tell in this press conference that she hold on. Where is it? Yeah, it's got to be here somewhere. What? Oh my God. See, Jonathan, why do you do that? Look at him. Why? Why does he do this? Suzanne Mallory remains found. Barry Morphew arrested. He's got to quit doing that. I'm trying to find the press conference. This is unbelievable. Press conference. See, this is what happens when you're not ready. Nope, I'm not doing those. No. This one? Fox 31, they'll be okay. They're cool. I have it. I just can't find it, you guys. Okay. We'll watch it. Hold on. Fox 31. Here we go.
.com and the Fox 31 app. This is Fox 31 Now.
Good afternoon, and thank you for tuning into Fox 31 Now. I'm Alex Rose. A press conference underway over in Salida.
Then once the presser will make remarks about today's development in the case, the DA will then provide comments, and then both of them will use this opportunity to field questions. We've got a lot of people here, and I know there are many questions. I'd ask that you not shout those questions out. If you could just be respectful, raise your hands, and we'll get called on as many people as we can. Then once the presser is done, the sheriff will send out a news release recapping everything that was updated today. Okay? So I'm going to go in, round everybody up, and then we'll be right back out. Thank you.
And again, thank you folks for tuning into Fox 31 Now. I'm Alex Rose. We're moments away from a press conference regarding the arrest of Barry Morphew in connection to the disappearance of his wife, Suzanne Morphews. Suzanne has been missing for pretty much a year. She was
Up. Okay, yeah. All right. I'm Chaffey County Sheriff John Speasy. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to read you a prepared statement, and then we'll introduce our district attorney and take questions after. Good afternoon. I wanted to thank you for traveling to Chaffey County on such short notice for today's briefing. Before we begin, I just wanted to speak briefly about Suzanne. I have to admit, I did not know Suzanne personally before the beginning of the investigation, but now I feel I've gotten to know Suzanne quite well. I have learned that Suzanne loved her two daughters, Mallory and Macy, deeply, and there was nothing she wouldn't do for them. I've also learned that Suzanne had a passion for life and lived it to its fullest. I've also learned that Suzanne was very easy to like and was cherished by her closest friends. I believe people like Suzanne are a rare find, and those who knew her were indeed very lucky. Today marks a major milestone in this investigation of Suzanne Morphew's disappearance. We're announcing that at 09:15 hours this morning, the Chaffee County Sheriff's Office arrested Suzanne Morphews' husband, Barry Morphew. He was taken into custody near his home in Poncha Springs. He was alone at the time of his arrest, and he was arrested without incident. Today marks the culmination of thousands of hours in this comprehensive investigative effort to locate the mother of two who went missing May 10th of 2020. More than 70 investigators from the Chaffee County Sheriff's Office, the Colorado Bureau of Investigation, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and dozens of other local law enforcement agencies have provided their expertise on this case. We've executed more than 135 search warrants across Colorado. We've interviewed more than 400 individuals in multiple states. Our team has also investigated more than 1,400 tips generated from within and outside of law enforcement. In early April, the extensive work completed by our investigative team was presented to the 11th Judicial District Attorney's Office. In that multiple-hour presentation, we outlined all of the information and evidence we have taken in over the past 12 months. Following that meeting, the District Attorney's Office reviewed our case and information and solidified their decision to move forward on this case. Today is not the day for celebration, nor does it mark the end of this investigation. Rather, it's the next step in this very difficult yet very important journey as we seek justice for Suzanne and her family. I know how deeply this case has impacted our community over the past 12 months. Through multiple conversations I've had with our citizens across the county, one message was clear from everyone, and that's that they wanted answers and they wanted justice for Suzanne. Although I'm not able to offer specific details, I want to assure the community that every action our investigators took in the past year led to today's arrest. This arrest would not be possible without the assistance of our supporting law enforcement agencies, which include the Colorado Bureau of Investigation, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and of course the 11th Judicial District Attorney, Linda Stanley, and members of her office. Before District Attorney Linda Stanley speaks, I want to extend my deep appreciation to our community for their support they've shown us for over the past year. While this has been a trying time for our citizens, I've seen our community rally around one another and our investigative team. I'd now like to introduce District Attorney Linda Stanley.
My name is Linda Stanley. I'm the District Attorney for the 11th Judicial District, which includes Fremont County, Custer, and Chaffee counties total. I wanted to say that thanks for being here for everybody, and there's a couple of things I'd like to address about this case. First, the investigation is still ongoing. Suzanne, her body has not been found, and we're still looking into that. The investigation is ongoing. Second, Barry Morphew is presumed innocent until proven guilty. That's important to remember. Third, the arrest affidavit is sealed at this time. I cannot and will not discuss it. Fourth, all media inquiries from this date forward should go through my office. However, I'm sure you all are aware and know that we cannot talk about any open or active investigation, and that is per the rules of professional conduct that we will abide by. Lastly, I wanted to say that today is a good day. It's a good day for all of the men and women in law enforcement that have tirelessly worked toward getting here. They worked day in and day out, sacrificing more than any of you will ever know. They even continued working and continued their sacrifices as they were being raked over the coals and second guessed as to their skills and abilities. I'm standing here in front of you on this good day because they never quit. Sheriff Speasy and his deputies at the Chaffee County Sheriff's Office, Alex Walker, investigator for the 11th Judicial District, those two individuals and Sheriff Speasy's office in particular are consummate professionals and, quite frankly, some of the best I've ever worked with in my entire professional career. They followed every lead, every tip, and every unanswered question, no matter what direction it led them in. They never compromised the integrity of the investigation. On several occasions over the last few months after I was sworn in on January 12th of this year, I met with these professionals and went through hours and hours of their meticulous investigation. Their investigation was presented to our office just a few weeks ago. For me, today is a good day. But for my office, this is where the work begins. There's more work to be done. However, this is an important and incredibly crucial step. And today is a good day for Suzanne. As far as I am concerned, today is all about Suzanne. And it's about her family. And it's about all the individuals that knew her and loved her and cared about her. That's what this day is about. And it's a good day. Thank you.
All right, we'll go ahead and take some questions now.
Can you tell us?
Right down the way.
Thank you. Can I please, the district attorney, if you don't mind, you're not releasing the affidavit. You don't have a body. How can you prove to the members of the public that you have a strong case?
For those that didn't hear the question, he said, we're not releasing the affidavit and we don't have a body, so how can I convince the public that we have a strong case? That's my job. I'm the one that considers how strong my case is before I bring charges, and I wouldn't bring charges unless I was confident.
Suzanne has been missing for nearly a year now. What made you take this step today as opposed to any time in the past year?
Who's that directed to?
Either one.
Would you repeat the question, please? Kinda.
Yeah. If I can have you stand in front of the microphone just to make sure that we pick it up. Suzanne has been missing for nearly a year. What made you take this step today as opposed to any time in the past year?
It's been a culmination of our investigation over the past year. Honestly, it kind of oversimplifies. Today is just any other day. It's been our investigation over the past year that got us where we are today. And based on other information we gathered, we acted on it. I mean, today became the day. But it's been a culmination of everything we've gained over the past year. And I know for everybody here, you say, well, that's hard to understand that because we haven't said so much about the investigation. That's what's so important about this investigation that got us here today, is the amount of everything that's gone into this and what's brought us here, and the ability to remain silent and do the very best we can to put the best case forward. All of that led us to where we are today.
This can also be for the sheriff. You made this arrest today, and you've been searching for Suzanne Morphews for a year. Is there any indication today that she is not alive anymore as your search continues?
And repeat the question if you could.
The question is if we've been searching for her and we haven't found her, and if there's any indication that she wasn't alive today. Is that correct? Well, we believe that she's not alive. We've filed first-degree murder charges, or we're in the process of filing first-degree murder charges. So our belief is Suzanne is not alive at this time.
Sheriff Spivey, talk about how when you pressed charges today, when in your investigation did you know that she was no longer alive, and when did you change to it was no longer a missing persons case that you were dealing with, it was now a homicide?
You know, that's actually a really good question. I'm sorry. It's a good question in that it's not, the light bulb moment doesn't happen overnight. It's when you begin an investigation, you start collecting information, you gain more information, and as you go along, you continually assess what you're doing, and as time goes by, you start eliminating certain things and start bringing in other things, and as you progress, you go from one point to another, and you make realizations, and so your investigation is always, it never ends until it's over, and you're constantly learning things, and so you go from what you
No idea what's going on here.
to what we present now. And so it's a process, and it's been a long process. Been a very
I don't know what's going on here. Well, we can hear it. That's what's important.
very tedious process.
Was there a date or a time?
Yeah, Jen Munder, Kelly Boyce. I know that District Attorney Stanley said the warrant is overall sealed. So could we let the public know what's been charged with. You said first-degree murder, anything else? Except for
Jan, you're Jan, right?
Yeah.
That was in the early press release we put out. Did it not have the charge?
I don't think it came out in the original.
Okay.
Chance, could you read all the charges?
I don't have them with me. Do you have them? Where's Alex? Yeah.
The question was asking what the charges were. It was first-degree homicide. It was tampering with evidence and attempting to influence a public servant.
Go ahead, Richard.
Sure. Is Mr. Morphew being held here at the facility now?
The question is if Mr. Morphew is in our detention facility. Barry Morphew is in the Chaffey County Detention Facility.
And then what are the next steps? When will he make a first appearance, etc.? Or do we not know?
Question was, what is the next step and when is his first appearance? Tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning will be his advisement, where any arguments on his bond will be heard.
Can you give an
See, it's a news station. It's not me, people.
And sorry about that, folks. Obviously, we're having a little bit of
Okay, here we go.
Sheriff, do you expect to make any other arrests in connection with this case? Repeat the question.
Do we expect to make any more arrests in this case? No, we don't expect that at this time. No.
Is there an alleged cause of death?
An alleged cause of death.
The question is there an alleged cause of death? So at this time, without the body, we wouldn't be able to say that publicly. We do have information that led us to this point today and how we think a certain scenario had occurred. But as we investigate further, that may change. So at this time, I can't comment.
All right, we're going to take two more questions. Let's get to, go ahead.
This is for either the sheriff or the district's attorney. Has Barry Morphew have you been able to interview him since he was arrested, and has he been cooperating with the investigation? And have you asked him where the body is?
The question was if the suspect, Mr. Morphew, had answered any of our questions or told us where Suzanne Morphew's body is. And after Mr. Morphew was arrested this morning, he was taken into custody, and when asked questions, he said he wanted a lawyer. So all questioning ended.
Last question. Go ahead.
Mr. Morphew retained counsel at this point?
Yes, he has retained counsel.
I think we're going to go ahead and.
We haven't heard from him in a year. We have a couple more questions. He's done one press conference this whole time.
And I get that.
It's been a year.
Yeah, and we've got a news release that's coming out, and there's going to be more. So thank you so much. News release will be coming out in just a few minutes. We appreciate your patience and your time for traveling here today. Thank you so much.
Did you already put a mugshot out too?
That'll come out with that.
See how they don't look confident, you guys. In my
All right, thank you, folks, again for tuning in.
Okay, we're gonna pause this. Okay. Now, hi, beautiful. How are you? I know, right? I was shaking. Okay, because we've been following this 2.5 years, going on 3 years. Okay, and I want to say I know how you feel about Barry. Okay, but some people don't know the case, and I want to say this case more so, and I'm guilty of it too. Mainly went towards Barry, the attention. Yeah. We'll have to go through that. You let me know when you want to go live on your channel, because you and me did a 4-hour live. Remember? No, you're the one that sorry. You're the one that you and me agreed. That's right. I'm sorry. Okay, now. Awesome. Oh, you were being harassed by people. It won't happen on my watch. You know that, right? Nope. You just let me know day and time, and I'm there no matter what. Even if, it's my bedtime. This is my good friend, Humanimal. You people need to sub up to her. She's amazing. Okay. Hey, where are you? You are not. I am looking. Are you on my other channel, not my main channel? Because I don't see you in my chat on my phone, but I see you in StreamYard. That is weird. No, you are amazing. Okay, I want your guys' opinion. Do you want to go back and start from the beginning like we did? Okay. Because I got videos of, because I worked really hard on this case. All of us did. But I got when they, she was first missing, body cam footage I showed you, and then the first press conference, and then I got episodes on every day of the search. Okay. Yes, the cougar. There's some things I don't have that I can't touch, like anything from Profiling Evil, I cannot touch. But I can touch when, what's her name, was on his panel, Linda Stanley, 3 times, mind you, and she got in trouble for it. But, yeah, because people get really weird and they will strike you. Yeah. It's crazy. I let anybody take any of my stuff. I don't care. I don't care. Unless you're really, really, really mean to me. Are you laughing at me? I would too. See, I'm still going a mile an hour. And I want to tell you guys something funny. You may not believe me, but I don't lie. Last night, I was in my drawer, okay? I have a Justice for Suzanne bracelet that they sent me. Teresa Fountain, her best friend, she sent me one. Anybody could have got one. But anyways, I approached her, through email, and she sent me one. And last night, I pulled this out of my drawer and put it on top of my desk. What do you think about that? Huh. That's weird. Yes, we do well. You guys can laugh at me. I laugh at me all the time. All the time. You guys can even do a parody of me, and I laugh. Laughing at all the big time creators that always seem to be wrong. Right. And here I am, the one so careful. Nobody watches me. But it's okay, you guys. It's okay. It's okay. All the people that are here matter. Okay. I'll have to here. Shoot. Where is it? I did a video on it. Shoot. Justice for Suzanne bracelet that they made, her friend Teresa Fountain, her best friend in Indiana. Yes, Fark you. Okay, would you guys like to start at the beginning like I was thinking? I'm gonna go however long, okay? Because there's so much to this case. Or we can do it in, episodes. When everybody's done, fine, I'll be done. And whenever Hugh Animal goes live, I'm going to do a notification and we'll go there. So give me your opinion. I'll calm down here a minute. That's my little bipolar going on. Wish I didn't have to work some kid. I know, I was looking at the time. We could chat now. And of course, I want to stay online and discuss this. Yes. You know this case really well, just like the Delphi case. Remember, you had to teach me things about the Delphi case? Now it's even more interesting, ain't it? Thank God Suzanne was blonde. She could be laid to rest. I know. Can you believe that? I hate it when they say remains because you know what it looks like. I know. Can you tell? Thank God you know me. Hugh Animal, you need to come on my main channel. The one with the big subs I got. Well, not big, but my biggest channel. Because I can't find you in my chat. So then people can't say hi to you. And yeah. So you must be on Conversations with the Killer. You guys, I'm going to be taking a different direction on my channel. Okay. Ooh, you know what? Oh, interesting. Do you know how many people have contacted me from that area that know him? And there's more victims, there's more people. People aren't talking. For real. Just saying. Yeah. Okay, what was I talking about? Well, nobody watches my YouTube, you guys. It's okay. But I have some really good stuff coming up. Because I don't want to see them just YouTube or true crime. Because I do parody and I like to make people laugh. However, Conversations with the Killer, my other channel, I need to get my subs up. Because on this channel is victims and I will not monetize this channel. However, I'm being honest. Conversations with the Killer, I will be. Because you guys will not believe who I talk to. It's going to blow everybody away. I'm not kidding. You know what? It blew me away. And the thing about it is, I come out and say stuff like, what the hell you were thinking? One sentence. And then I'll say, what is another one I said? So now what are you going to do with your life? Let me tell you. She don't, well, Letitia's nothing compared to a few of them. Okay? Okay, I will do that. I want to give Humanos, hold on, you guys. And thank you for being here. You know, I appreciate all of you. All right, we are going to go to Hugh Animal and then so what do you guys think of that? Can I get your opinion? Hume Animal. God, I always say it wrong. But I don't want to call you by your first name. Here is my beautiful girl right here. She knows this case, my girl Hume Animal, inside and out, and the Delphi case. Oh. Okay, hold on. But I want people to sub up to you. Hold on. I'll get you over here. Listen to me. Oh my God, hold on. Okay, there you go. And if anybody wants to, hold on. Oops. Why am I echoing? Okay. I told you I'm not a professional, you guys. Okay, if you guys want to sub up to my Conversations with the Killer, here is that channel. And the reason why I'm going to monetize this channel, like I said, it is not with the victims. The ones with the victims, I will never, ever, 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 ever. These ones here, this channel here is because I'm putting my blood, sweat, in tears into it. Okay? Yeah. And if you think that's bad of me, just let me know. Okay? Oh, I talked to a serial killer, you guys, and he scared me. Yeah. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. What is going on here? So there you have it. There we go. That's a better one. So that's what it looks like. Either going to sub to it or you don't. And then I got some wonderful news. I was in total shock, you guys, because people don't realize how hard this stuff is to do. Whatchamacallit? Editing videos and stuff. And I'm learning as I go. No one ever helped me, sadly, even though I asked for help, but that's okay. If you want to sub up here, because I just found out today, I went there to post a video on TikTok, and my channel blew up overnight. I have always had more people watch me on TikTok. Here, I'll copy the link. There we go. So that's my TikTok, and I will show you what happened overnight, explain it to you guys. And people are super nice to me on here. It's different. But after you get over 1,000 subs, and I had 603, I think, yesterday, and I really don't keep track, okay, because I just enjoy what I do, but I was in shock, and I'm really proud of myself. Look at you guys. Overnight, I earned almost 2,000 subs overnight. So on average, the videos were getting 200 views, which I thought was amazing. If I got 50, I was amazed and happy because I'm reaching out to more people. Why isn't it showing it? StreamYard is like 20 seconds behind. Huh. Look at that. Look at that view right there, people. And I'm lucky if I even got 28 views on this video. I got over 400K on that. Yep. It shows this live stream. Really? TikTok? So I'm going to have to thank my TikTok fans. Well, I don't like to call them fans, but they say really nice things to me, you guys. Totally blows me away. Is it my TikTok? Or my other? Hold on. Let's try this here. No, YouTube. Here we go. I think it's right now. But I got new software, you guys. And I think my videos are getting better. And so some good stuff is coming out. Believe me. I'm taking my time, though, to do it right. Okay, let me know if that one works. Oh, here, let's stop sharing that. So yeah, whoever subs up, thank you very much. Who would like to start at the beginning? I will do whatever you guys want to do. I got where they were digging up that concrete. I got that. Sweet. Thank you very much, Scout. So anyways, I just wanted to give that update on my channels because I was going to quit doing YouTube, you guys. Well, not really quit. I was still going to do Missouri Mondays and another day, and I just couldn't do it because I care. I care about families getting justice. I do have a problem with little kids, though. I won't touch any more little kids, but 2, Evelyn Boswell and Quentin Simon. I will follow those cases through. My hands were in dishwater. Well. Hey, do you live by a recycle lift? I think I asked you that. I'm going to go out there and visit one day. Thank you so much. I work really hard, you guys. I really do. I'm kind of nervous, though. That just blew me away. But like I said, they're nicer. And I say nicer because a lot of creators on here don't like me, and I don't know why. That's okay, though. Okay, we're just going to go to my videos, my playlist of Suzanne. Okay, we just did the body cam of the first day. And when you guys are sick of it, just let me know. But thank you for listening to me. Appreciate it. My daughter laughs at me, but she's used to it now. Because she didn't have any idea what I did. Yeah, she just found out, what, a year ago? Year and a half ago. Yes, it's been a wonderful day. Every day's good for me. Well, kind of. But, yeah. Okay, this is the first. Okay, this is the first. I think this is the first that they did. Hold on. I wanted to mute it first. Because it gets loud. Here we go. This is an update. Let's see. How long was she gone? I'm not sure. Here we go.
Suzanne. And so I want to thank everybody for the cooperation we've been getting, and we ask that you continue that support. We've started a tip line with the assistance of CBI, and I want to give you that tip line number right now because that's kind of our lifeline for this thing. And if anybody has any information, whether you think it's little or big, we encourage everybody to call that number and give us that information. And I'm going to give you that number right now. It is, tip line number is 719-312-7530. I want to give you a little brief recap of what we've done since we received the call of Suzanne's disappearance on Sunday. We've, in the area and in the general area, we've run foot searches using air support, canine support, swift water support, and we've also utilized countless hours of drone searches. We've used well over 200 personnel and over 2,000 man hours have gone into this search, but unfortunately we haven't found Suzanne yet, and as I stated before, that is our top priority. Yesterday afternoon, which is Thursday, in the area of County Road 225 and Highway 50, we did find items that we believe were personal items of Suzanne Morphew, and that launched a bigger search we had today, which included the full closure of US Highway 50 on Monarch Pass. In that search, we used today well over 90 searchers that are well-trained individuals from both our local agencies as well as the FBI and CBI. We searched over 2.5 miles using grid patterns. Unfortunately, we found no other items in that area, at this time. We're in the process right now of reevaluating where we are with the information we received. And I want to let everybody know that we are receiving information, and so we're constantly reevaluating that information, and based on that, it'll determine what our actions are tomorrow searching. However, I want to remind everybody that while we're doing this, the investigation continues. Okay, so as I said before, this is a top priority of ours, and we're working very hard on this. Once again, it's just so important to thank everybody for the outpouring assistance we've gotten. We've gotten a lot of requests from the community for volunteer searchers, and we really appreciate the assistance. However, in this type of an investigation and search, we're using trained personnel, and so we have to tell these people we're not accepting this help, but we do appreciate the offer. So I want everybody to know that. Once again, I want to remind everybody that the tip line is 719-312-7530, and we've published many pictures of Suzanne, so we encourage everybody to take a look at that, and if they have information, call us.
Right now, I guess we'll open it up for questions. If you could raise your hands when we're all shouting, that would be great. We'll start right there.
Well, the question was if I can repeat what the items were found. Just so everybody knows, I can't offer any information on any clues or anything we found during this investigation. It is an open investigation, and so we can't disclose that information at this time. Yes, ma'am.
You guys believe she's still alive?
The question is do we believe she's still alive? We're certainly hopeful she is. Obviously, as time goes by, it gives us concern, but we're searching as though she's alive, and we do believe she could still be alive. Yes, sir.
You gave the tip line. If the community members are trying to search for her, what can they look for? How can they reach out?
Question is how can the community help us in the search? As I stated before, the biggest thing that we are looking for is any information that anybody has. If they're in the area on Sunday the 10th, call the tip line. If they see somebody that they think resembles Suzanne, call the tip line. Anything they think is important. You know, it's like we talk about in national security. If you see something you think is suspicious, call it, because you never know. And this is the same case. If you think it's important, call us. We're going to look into it. We have a lot of people working on this, and we're working on everything we can. And excuse me, we just appreciate any help we can get.
Now, was she an avid biker? Was this a normal route that she took that you guys were searching on? That she took every day, once a week, once a month?
Question is, she's an avid biker, and if we're searching normal routes, it's my understanding she did bike quite a bit, and we've searched we've searched that whole area. It doesn't mean that we're not going to keep searching, but as we expand our search, it's based on what we find and information we receive. So we're not ruling anything out, but we have to evaluate that information on a daily basis. Sir.
I know you said about the clues, but we've heard conflicting reports about whether the bicycle was found. Can you tell us if that was found?
Question is clues, and if we recover the bike. Once again, I can't comment on any items we found or any part of the investigation.
You said earlier this week that it probably wasn't an animal that was involved. Are you still saying that?
Okay, if we're still looking at an animal could be involved. On any open investigation, obviously you don't rule out anything. We've not found anything that would indicate that. However, we're always evaluating. We've been in that area so much, we're always looking, obviously, and any clues we have, we're going to follow up on.
How many tips have you received?
You know, I don't have that information. However, as far as specific, I have talked to our investigators. We've gotten a lot of tips, and it seems as though they're picking up as the word gets out. Now, I noticed on our Facebook page alone, the sheriff's office, we'd reached close to 500,000 people. That's important. That's a lot, and we get those reaches by shares on Facebook. So I encourage everybody, if you get the information, push it out to other people, because that's how we get the information out.
Now, is the husband cooperating?
Yes, he's been cooperative at this point. We hope he continues to do so.
What is the investigation going to look like in terms of physically being out on the road? Are you going to close the highway again? How is that going to look?
The question is if we think we'll possibly close the highway again. We don't know yet. We're talking about that right now based on what we found today, what tomorrow looks like. We'll try to get that information out as soon as we can. However, based on certain aspects of our investigation, we have to evaluate everything and decide when the best time is to do that.
With the FBI and the CBI involved in this, is this treated as a criminal investigation?
it's still a missing persons investigation. However, they bring in a lot of assets that we don't have locally, and they're a great help. So that's the reason for bringing them in. So it continues to be a missing person investigation.
We'll do 2 more questions.
Yes, sir.
For a small town like this, how much does a missing person, impact the community?
It has a big impact in our community. We're small, pretty tight knit, and there's a lot of people that are concerned about this. But it's not just locally. I've seen a lot of concern nationwide. I mean, this hits a lot of different homes, and there's just been an outpouring of concern, and it's pretty impressive.
Can you talk about compare the size and area that you started off searching and what it has expanded to now?
The question is how big our search area has expanded. We started off, obviously, you start off semi-small when you get the information. Obviously, it expands as you maybe find things or as you receive information. We've expanded quite a bit. It's just to reiterate, we don't know where we'll be tomorrow. We're going to reevaluate where we are today, and we'll make decisions based on that.
Last question. Is suicide being considered at all?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Is suicide being considered at all?
In any investigation, you look at all aspects, and that is part of the investigation, is you look at backgrounds. And so since we haven't found her, you don't rule out anything. However, we don't suspect it.
Where do you guys go from here?
Go ahead and finish that. That's a good one to finish.
Where do we go from here? We go. Honestly, we go. Tips are huge. We've got a big team of investigators from very different aspects of expertise that we're looking at everything we possibly can. We just keep going. Honestly, this is a very big it's our top priority. We're pouring all our resources into this, as well as many other agencies, and I don't know how else to say it. We just go. But the community can give us a lot of help. I mean, the second set of eyes is huge, and we've seen that in so many different situations that we need help. We can always use help. So anything you do for us, we appreciate it. You bet.
Yep. Okay, so that wraps up our update today. As I stated before, the Sheriff's Office is going to continue to do a great job of pushing out those daily updates. If something warrants.
Okay, there's that. Excuse me. All right. I'm trying to think in order here. What's this one? Oh. Okay, press conference. Okay. I'm looking, guys. Hold on. Let's see. We are going to look at her home. In the search area. All right. All right. Okay, so that's Barry's truck, Suzanne's car, and the Bobcat. Okay, I'll turn that down. All right. No, not watching that. Hold on. Day one of, let's see. What's this one? Okay, let's look at day one of the search.
Started from here at Concha Springs Visitor Center around 8 o'clock this morning. Organizers estimate that there were over 100 people that came to support it. Some from Indiana, where Morphew family is from, others friends and strangers from this area. Leading the search is Andrew Mormon, Morphew's brother, who flew in from Indiana just last night. We joined his group, which scoured the area around the Morphew property. It's an area investigators have previously searched, but Mormon is holding out hope he will find a clue. He's been planning this search for a while, but says at this point he does not expect to find his sister alive.
We did that for weeks. I'd hope to find her alive, and at some point you have to realize when somebody's missing after so long that the chances of that diminish dramatically. And there's always a chance, but I think it's very slim at this point.
The Chaffee County Sheriff's Office says because of liability issues, it could not lead the search, but we did see sheriff's deputies on hand today to lend support. Andrew Mormon told us that he plans to be here searching for the next 5 days.
Where his sister lived.
I'm going to go out by the Morphew home.
Andrew Mormon instructing volunteers who gathered at the visitor center in Poncha Springs.
We're looking for torn clothing, human remains, and things of that nature.
Some of the volunteers went up to Dead Horse Gulch, others to Puma Path near Suzanne Morphew's home. That area was the focus of the investigation early on.
The pink ribbon at the bottom.
Morphew's bike was found at the bottom of this hill.
Upside down, leaning against the tree.
But there was no blood or evidence of injury, which makes her brother think
it was thrown over here. It's planted evidence. Without question.
Searchers combed on foot through this heavily treed area. One group found a mound of earth that looked freshly overturned. They started digging, but found no evidence of the missing woman. On a nearby mountain, Andrew told us he's afraid of what he might find and afraid of what he might not find. I asked which would be worse.
Not finding would be the worst. But the best I'll be able to get out of that is at least I gave it a damn big effort.
Among the searchers, retired Denver police officers Dan and Donna McNulty.
When someone needs help, it's up to all of us to kind of chip in and help.
They said they couldn't always help when they were both working full-time jobs. Now they have more time.
I know the sheriff personally in Chaffee County, and anything we can do to help them and help Andy and his family get through this, it's the least you can do.
Still hopeful and happy to chalk off areas, you know what I mean?
Mormon said he wants to find his little sister and take her home. He said they'll continue searching through Monday if necessary.
Now, one volunteer from Grand Junction says he approached another man approached him with a shotgun slung over his shoulder. He said that man wouldn't provide his name, but told him he was on private property. He can't help but think that was Barry Morphew. We were told Morphew is not taking part in this.
In Indiana, the search party I actually linked up with searched the woods near the Morphew home in Maysville, searching for any sign of Suzanne. In the woods of Chaffee County, searchers use sticks, their phones, even their hands, looking, searching for any hint of 49-year-old mother of two, Suzanne Morphew.
Having just an individual missing, but also a mother and someone from Colorado, I figure, if I have the time to do it, I might as well get out and do it.
Dozens of people from all over the country came out Thursday morning to do what they can to help find Suzanne. John Schmitz came all the way from Alexandria, Indiana, Morphew's hometown.
I'm impressed with the turnout today. It's really, really good. A lot of experienced people, and it looks like a lot of people care.
And the volunteers came ready for all kinds of terrain.
Well, we're going to use some sonar to look down underneath the top of the water and see if we can find
what we can find.
There's never been this many searchers on the ground before, so we should be able to cover a tremendous amount of ground.
Andrew Mormon is Suzanne's brother. Investigators say his sister went out for a bike ride on Mother's Day and disappeared. Investigators found a bicycle not far from their home in Maysville.
The bicycle.
Right here?
Yeah, the pink ribbon at the bottom.
But Mormon doesn't buy that story.
I don't think she ever got on her bicycle, and I think foul play is involved here.
Mormon met with CBI and the Chaffee County Sheriff's Office on Wednesday, but investigators would not divulge any information or evidence they may have found.
I've been left in the dark on that, but there's reasons for that. You only get one chance to prosecute, and any evidence that could be fouled or screwed up could mess up that prosecution. My goal is to find my sister. Their goal is to figure out what happened.
Gonna go out by the Morphews home. Andrew Mormon instructing volunteers who gathered at the visitor center in Poncha Springs.
We're looking for torn clothing, human remains, and things of that nature.
Some of the volunteers went up to Dead Horse Gulch, others to Puma Path near Suzanne Morphews' home. That area was the focus of the investigation early on.
The pink ribbon at the bottom.
Morphews' bike was found at the bottom of this hill.
Upside down, leaning against the tree.
But there was no blood or evidence of injury, which makes her brother think
it was thrown over here. It's planted evidence. Without question.
Searchers combed on foot through this heavily treed area. One group found a mound of earth that looked freshly overturned. They started digging, but found no evidence of the missing woman. On a nearby mountain, Andrew told us he's afraid of what he might find and afraid of what he might not find. I asked which would be worse.
Not finding would be the worst. But the best I'll be able to get out of that is at least I gave it a damn big effort.
Among the searchers, retired Denver police officers Dan and
the
Donna McNulty.
When someone needs help, you know, it's up to all of us to kind of chip in and help.
They said they couldn't always help when they were both working full-time jobs. Now they have more time.
I know the sheriff personally at Chaffee County, and anything we can do to help them and help.
Here we go. Sorry about that. There we go, got that. I'm gonna try to find the video that they were digging up concrete, and this was in the very beginning, before they even did a public search. Oh, and of course, these don't go in order of the year. Shoot. Okay, let's look at these searching photos.
Sexy body for the dads. Baby's bad, oh baby's kinda bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me. Turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease. Bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste. And I'll show you how I made make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. She got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
In this is to find Suzanne. And so I want
to. Okay. I think, you know what? Jesus, hold on, people. Okay. You know what I want to do? I need to be more organized, so let's watch this one. Then I'll have to come back when I'm more organized. Oh my God. That's 3 years ago.
Okay, Buster, go find Thor down here.
A man and his dog on the trail of the missing and the murdered.
Come on, go find some more.
Buster is a cadaver dog trained to sniff out human remains, some decades old.
Oh, he loves it. He loves it. That's why he screams when you tell him to. He just can't wait to do his job.
Paul Dosty is a retired police officer.
Put your nose on it. Find it.
And part of the growing number of trainers gaining credence with law enforcement and courts. Besides a super sensitive nose and a sturdy tail, 12-year-old Buster manages to do his work on 3 legs, having recently lost one to cancer. Sometimes that work takes the pair to places like abandoned mine shafts in the mountains of California's eastern Sierra region. It's dangerous work.
Okay.
And often painstakingly slow.
It's almost like a Pandora's box. You don't know what you're going to find.
Okay, go find it.
Sometimes it's an American soldier missing overseas. Buster and Dosty flew with other volunteers to Belgium in 2011 to search a site where an American warplane crashed in World War II. The Black Lab laid down to alert, then honed in. A volunteer crew dug and found these teeth and other remains of Lieutenant Robert Fenstermacher, an Army Air Corps pilot finally laid to rest at Arlington National Cemetery.
We can finally say to Robert, welcome home. You served your country and family with honor and made us proud. May you now forever rest in peace.
So far, back in California, the mine search remains a mystery, even though a few dogs have alerted.
I don't know if we'll ever understand it because they can't talk.
But Dosty trusts Buster.
Come on, Buster.
And dreads the day he'll have to say goodbye to his aging friend.
Yeah, it's gonna be like losing a member of the family. Come on, Buster, you can do it. You're not handicapped.
Until then, Buster and the nose that knows show no signs of quitting. Martha Irvin, Associated Press, Benton, California.
Our dogs are cadaver dogs. They find cadaver scent, human cadaver scent. So when they do an alert, we are pretty confident that they're finding remains of a human, but are we saying, can we 100% say it's Dior? No. Can we say it's an Indian from way back? No. We don't know what's 100% there. We just know the confidence in our dogs that there's human remains of some sort there. It's just what?
Now, Marshburn says that his dogs are trained specifically with human bone, human teeth, and human cadavers, so that is the only scent they will pick up. He says they are also specially trained to be able to identify human remains as deep as 6 feet underground. And because that's what they're trained for, Marshburn says they found something. Marshburn also said after his dogs alerted, Sheriff Penner brought in another dog who also hit on something in the same area. Now, again, to be very clear, Marshburn told me he's not sure who or what exactly it may be, but he's confident it is some sort of human remains that his dogs alerted to. He says next steps now up to the Lemhi County Sheriff's Office and local law enforcement.
I know my dogs, I know what we do, and I know they had their past history of finding people, and I'm pretty confident we feel we have got what we need, and we went back, and now Sheriff's Office got to do their part.
Now, Marshburn owns a nonprofit called Search for Me Foundation, and he tells me that he and his cadaver dogs have helped solve 13 missing persons cases to date. And when asked why his dogs may have found something that other dogs haven't over the last 4 years, he said it could come down to simply a difference in how they're trained, the way they work with their handlers, the elements like water or wind, or it could just be about timing. Now, Sheriff Penner.
Well, cadaver dogs, highly trained canines that can help law enforcement agencies track down a clue or even close a case. They can also help provide closure to a family that's missing a loved one. Just recently, we told you about a private investigator who says his 2 cadaver dogs got a hit on a location in the camping site where Dior Coons Jr. was last seen in Lemhi County, which got us thinking, how are cadaver dogs trained to sniff out human remains as opposed to animal remains? Joey Prechtel spent the day working with a cadaver dog handler and has that answer for us.
Well, Brian, Paula Cudd owns and runs Precision Canine Training here in Boise, but she's also a cadaver dog handler and has been for about 20 years now.
Okay, I think I did this because I think maybe one of these dogs was in the search for Suzanne. I'm not 100%. That's why I got to be organized when I do this, so it all makes sense.
She's assisted law enforcement on numerous investigations throughout her career. And now when it comes to human and animal remains, she says everything goes back to how that dog was trained. Paula Cutt has an interesting hobby, to say the least.
I've been working with cadaver dogs about 15.
This is her dog.
Guard. This is Ziva. She's a 10-year-old German Shepherd.
She's certified by the North American Police Work Dog Association as a cadaver dog, meaning she can sniff out human remains.
Blood, a few bones, full body, yeah.
The training is similar to drug dogs.
So they learn that odor equals reward.
And Ziva has learned that over her nearly 10-year career.
She's at that veteran stage where it's kind of smooth sailing now.
Back when she was getting started, part of the training process was ignoring the smell of animal remains and only alerting to human remains.
That would be considered a distraction. So we train with maybe dead animals in there or food, and the dog must ignore all but the target odor.
Ziva went through a mock training to show off her ability.
She's ready. Yeah. Search.
Cadaver dogs are trained to alert their handler when they got a hit.
She will tell me it's there.
And that leads to an award.
Good job. Good job. Yeah.
When it comes to training, though, the handler has to have some sort of human remains to establish the scent. So you may be thinking, where do you get that?
So one of the easiest training aids to get is placenta, because it's blood and tissue. And so a lot of times we'll start with that.
In this instance, we used an old hip bone.
Search.
Which she alerted to not once.
Search.
Not twice.
Good girl.
But 3 times in 3 different areas.
Woo, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
All this training is aimed to help law enforcement
Yeah. Good girl.
close a case.
But you train, and if you can help someone find closure. You
I
can...
mean, he's smelling already, right? He's just ready to go. And he knows something's going on. He's going, what field am I going to go in and do some training, right? What I did earlier, I put an odor of a human remains source in this field back here. And Major, when I bring Major to an area to search, I give him a command. I give him a little rub, say search, and I let him go. That search command for him is exactly that. He's smelling with his nose the odor of decomposition of human remains. And once he finds that odor, he goes and sits and does not move until I come and I reward him. In this case here, he was within a couple feet. I was happy with it for a training scenario, so he got rewarded because he was right.
Good boy, good boy.
And there you have it. Hey, Vine. Hey, Duncan. Okay. I'm going to go for now because I need to be organized, way more organized. But I want to thank everybody for being here and justice for Suzanne.